recognize that song is?
I'm sorry, the connection is
a little off.
Yeah,
it's going in and out. We can see your bars keep changing colors in your connection. You on your phone?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I didn't get that last question though.
All right, I'm finna go live. I'm actually again. We finna start right now. Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers, the podcast. I'm DJ Period. That's my brother PoPolitickin, and we are joined by Sauce the Artist. How are you tonight? I think when it's red, the connection is bad. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. It's messing up a little bit.
Can you hear me? Am I good?
Yeah, it just keep going in and out, but it's good now. I was just saying, tell everybody where you from, what you do. Welcome to the show.
So, hello everybody. My name is Shania Singletary. That's my birth name, but my stage name is Sauce the Artist. I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Shout out Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York. You know, I've been singing since as long as I can remember, and I recently just moved to Chicago. So I've been here and invested in my music career, my artistic career, as well as my modeling career and my acting career. And I'm 20 years old.
You a baby.
Yeah.
Well, look, you doing your thing. we think.
I have this makeup. I have this makeup on because I just came from a photo shoot. So don't mind me. I was shooting the cover to my album that's coming out on my birthday this year, 7/11, which everybody should stay tuned for. Yeah.
No, we're gonna keep them locked in. 7/11, your birthday, the album dropping. What's the name of the album? 7/11, like your birthday?
No, it's Apache.
Oh, okay. Why did you name it Apache?
It's a Native American tribe.
You Native? You Indian?
Apache.
You Native American?
Yes, I have Native. Yes. But Apaches, they depended on the buffalo for a lot of things that they use, clothes and shelter. And I'm from Buffalo, so I thought it would be a dope title to name my album because I relate to that tribe in a lot of ways. But yeah.
So speaking of Buffalo, you know, our prayers out to Buffalo. How did that affect you? You what you being from there?
Oh, it was very hard hearing about that tragic incident. Because I'm out here, I felt like I wish I could, you know, be there to hug everybody, to hug my family because they're back home. I'm in Chicago by myself. So when it happened, I was just calling my family, like, is everybody okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that grocery store is a very prominent grocery store in our hood. And I've been to that store a lot of times with my mom, my grandma, everybody. So I'm just like worried, like it could have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it wasn't, but it's very unfortunate. And then I heard some other news about the security officer that worked at the grocery store, that he was building a way for cars to be ran by water.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
And I was just like, this is insane, you know? Like,
no, we be talking about that stuff. We were just talking about that with the guests before you about like some of that stuff be by design, no, that be happening in this country. Like,
yeah.
And that's part of the stay woke thing, because I do know as we evolve, and it's gonna be stuff that you're not gonna be able to hide from people no more. You feel me? Like it's stuff that's just you gonna have people that's gonna be they research everything, they know what's going on, and you're not gonna be able to just pull a wool over their eyes like some of us who a little longer in the tooth. We like, well, we're not gonna say nothing bad about the government, but you got people like they like fuck the government, nigga. That's what they doing. This is what they doing. Y'all need to be aware of what they doing, and I think things that start changing then. Because right now, it's a lot of spooky stuff going on right now that just can't keep. That probably not just happened out of coincidence, right?
Yeah, they like to cover things up, and I even heard that the document that he wrote up, it was copy and pasted, so it wasn't even like a real document. It was just something they copied and pasted in, and I'm just finding out a lot of stuff because I'm like pro Black, you know what I'm saying? I'm for the people, so I like to look into things. I don't like to just, be surface level about stuff. I like to wake people up and let them realize what's actually going on, because a lot of this stuff gets covered up and all we end up doing is doing the same things, and we're not doing the things that's going to help us and wake us up mentally and make us realize, like, okay, we got to change this. We got to stop doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want us to do. They want us to stay asleep. They want us to continue to buy from these companies and make them rich. And, so I just like to figure out what's actually going on so I could help my people out in any type of way. That's what I want to do with my music. Like, I not only want to be famous and gain money, like I want to help my people out and be there for them, because this has been going on for centuries, and I'm a Generation Z member, and it's just sad that still to this day, like we still experiencing stuff like this. Like it just breaks my heart, So yeah, I wasn't okay that whole week that it happened, and
So with the music though, to get back to the music, what inspired you to be an artist?
Happened like both.
Oh, I thought you had frozen. I thought you froze up on me.
Oh, okay. What inspired me was my mother. She's a singer, so I've been singing for a very long time, since I could remember. My mom, she's been singing. Her father taught her how to sing. And I just remember as a little girl going to church all the time, listening to my mom sing different events. And she not only sung, but she acted as well. So I do a little bit of theater as well. That's my other passion outside of music. So yeah, it's just been something that I can always remember me doing.
Your mom, did your mom ever release music, or was
always, I love music. She never released it on like platforms, but back in the day they had like the little records that they would do in the albums. She sold them, and she wasn't around in that when she did music. She wasn't in that generation where they put them on platforms. She just had the little burner disc, and she sold them. Yeah.
Okay. I feel it. I guess. Look, mom's probably like, somebody was making a comment the other day about how the youth is acting up and the youth doing all of this or that. And somebody was like, "They are kids, though. Them our kids doing that. So what's that say about us? Like we can't be on social media talking about the kids when the kids are ours."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
on what they see.
That's a fact. But yeah, so that's the homie Po tired. Look like he tired a little bit. He listening though.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm chilling, just listening.
Thank y'all for having me. This is a blessing. It was perfect timing because my album comes out next month.
So
Max Dallas hit me up. He was like, "Yo, get her on the show, please."
$6. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, get her on there now.
So I'm really grateful.
He produced something on the new album coming up?
Yeah, he produced the song called Choosy Lover, as well as a couple other songs that I'm gonna have on the album. But Choosy Lover I just dropped last Wednesday. Okay. So it's on SoundCloud right now, but once the album drops, it'll be on all platforms.
Okay, for sure. And how would you describe your music?
It's very soulful. Like if you love that neo soul, you're in the right pocket when it comes to me. I love R&B. It's a little chill, relaxing, but I do have some upbeats and yeah.
Yeah, I like the movie joint off of Saucy World.
Thank you. Yeah, in my hometown, one of the most popular genres right now is boom bop. And I don't know if y'all familiar with Griselda, but they're on the rise, and I wanted to, just get in that pocket because it is popular in my hometown. So I started doing boom bop R&B. Columbus, look out for him. He's on the rise right now too.
Yeah, Poe interviewed I think Poe interviewed Shay Noir in the past. And then we had Caleb Bishop on. I think Nubian from Buffalo. Phone going out, boy. Yo, let's go into one of the tracks that we got. We're going to this movie joint while she come back on, because it is freezing up. Y'all listen to it right now with Just Two Black Brothers. We got Sauce the Artist representing Buffalo. Now she in Chicago doing the thing, chasing the dreams. I'm going to this movie track off Saucy World album. Let's get it.
Hello?
Know if I can stop by his place tonight. We gon' have to leave. Good God, I had to dig in a while. All my sisters know what I'm talking about. Got you wanting producers a child. Taking all the shots till he's spit in your mouth. Leaking, he blast you a towel. Cleaning off your body while he got on the smile. He gives you forehead while your thoughts come by. Thinking you're complete, then he say second round. So fast, he thrusts until he can't stop. Sweat on my breath, straight down on my thighs. Reminisce about all those good old times. Wondering if we should create a movie tonight. We create a movie tonight. Don't wanna tap out tonight. He wanted to know if I could stop by his place tonight. We gon' have to see. I want hot sex on the platter. Give it to me good like you whipping a batter. Throw me in the grease, make me feel relief. You say all the wrong thoughts away. Take me to Hollywood on a movie strip. Create something they ain't never seen. I want my star encrypted so you never forget it. And you know exactly what I mean. So fast he thrusts until he can't stop. Sweat on my breath, straight down on my thighs. Reminisce about all those good old times. Wondering if we should create a movie tonight. We create a movie tonight. Don't wanna tap out. can stop by his place tonight. We gon' have to see. We gon' have to see. We gon' have to see, baby. We gon' have to see. Oh, I got to work in the morning, so I don't know. But if I do go, if I do go, it better be worth it. It better be worth it. Oh, hi. Hey. Time is money. Time is money. Time is money. He wanted to know if I could stop by his place tonight. We gon' have to see.
Yo. Hey, you say you better not tap out, huh? Shit, hey. Hey, I already know how that be. You be like, you better stay your ass awake. I might come, I might not, but you got to stay awake and find out.
You know?
That ain't cool, though, but that's how it be.
Mm-hmm. I just like to make music that people can relate to, because I know, you know, that happens, you know. People ask you to come by and slide, and you come, and then it's just like whack. And you just want to be like, man, it's not worth it, you know? But yeah, I made that song last year when I was dropping my album, Saucy World, and I was just like trying to make some vulgar music. It's not everybody's favorite, but it's music, you know?
No, so, yeah, if you got it, I think that's how you got to look. Look at it. You just look at it as music, like you worried about it. Paul, hold on one second, Paul. You got it real quick, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, chill. So what you like to do outside of music?
Outside of music, I act, I model. Right now, I work at the Art Institute of Chicago, just securing art and making sure the art stays safe. We got art from all over the world: Picasso, Andy Warhol, Jean-Michel Basquiat, all the artistic legends. So I love working there, and I'm glad that I get to be around art, because aside from performing arts, I love visual arts. So I draw a little bit as well.
So what do you think about the NFTs?
I haven't really gotten too much into it. I don't really know too much.
Okay. Yeah, it's like
what
digital art. Huh?
Oh, it's digital art. Oh.
Yeah, it's digital art, but that shit already kind of popped already, like the bubble. So it's already kind of like people ain't making money like they was making before. It already went down a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's cool from what I see.
Yeah, so you said you like Basquiat. What artist you was naming? You was naming all the big artists.
Andy Warhol, Picasso. Who else they got in there? They got so much art in there. They got Takashi, the one who did the album cover for Kanye. Mm-hmm. They got so much art. If you ever come to Chicago, visit the Chicago Art Institute. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, who's some of your favorite artists?
My favorite artist would be Jean-Michel Basquiat. I love his art and how urban it is. And I love how he just was out of the box with it, you know? I love how detailed it was and perfect it was. And he was so young when he died, but he's a legend.
Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that?
She know what that is. That's that Basquiat.
That's Basquiat. Mm-hmm.
Yo, my son, he's 6. They had to do like an art show 2 weeks ago at the school, and the art, because I'm in Brooklyn, so the artist that all the kids had to draw on was from John Michelle. So you remember how Jay-Z said he the new John Michelle, then he got his hair on like him now and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like his hair a lot. I'm not feeling it, but I love it. I think it makes him look more sophisticated as an artist and a rapper, more cultured.
All day. But yeah, when we was talking about Buffalo was cutting out, but yeah, we had Caleb Bishop, Nubian, Poe interview, Shay Noir, and some other people from Buffalo too, right?
That's what's up.
Yeah, we fool with Buffalo big time.
What makes it interesting with Buffalo?
I don't even. It's just how it lined up. We ain't say I just think that who we was tapping in with at the time all was just from that area, or maybe I don't even know if somebody like linked us with the other person because they knew him. I can't even remember, but I know for a time we was interviewing a lot of people from Buffalo. We ain't got the we ain't get the big fish yet, but they coming.
Mm-hmm. Just keep pushing. Buffalo got a lot of talent, so I think y'all got a lot of good talent coming your way.
And what you know about Freddie Gibbs getting jumped out there? You know anything about that? Or no?
I saw it, but
saw it.
I don't know. I saw it online.
I was like, damn.
I was the person. I've been in Chicago, so I've.
Oh yeah.
In Buffalo.
So they have been in Buffalo.
Yeah, he did a show in Buffalo, and I guess
they was giving him some people giving him props on that. You know, he held his own, kept his chain after the whole ordeal. You know. How y'all are judging a fight based on if the person kept their chain? But you can get stomped out. As long as you had your chain on, you ain't lose.
Yeah, it was hella niggas in there though. I was like, damn.
No, that just be how the game is.
I seen so many comments on that situation. I was just there for the comment section.
Yeah, that's how I be with that stuff. I just be reading the comments. But you know what? The comments always be like, it always go like a certain vibe, and then somebody will come and like change the whole vibe on it, like on some like child endangerment type. I'm like, yo, like ain't that they both all of them grown. They be like, yeah, I wonder if somebody would be like, I wonder if he got beat up because he didn't pay his child support. You be like, damn, where that come from? The comments really be lit on a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
So what's in the future after the album? Like you see yourself doing being a two-sport athlete, acting and singing at the same time?
Acting, singing, modeling. Right now, I'm looking forward to LA Fashion Week in October. I'll be walking, so that's one thing I have in the works. But other than that, just building myself and grinding and working hard, because this is what I was born to do. I was put on earth to be creative. And I knew this since I was a little girl. So it's just going hard for myself and making a name and building myself and learning every day, every step of the way, you know?
Yeah. But what made you know, what event happened that you knew at a young age, this is what you're supposed to do?
I don't know if I remember an actual event. I just remember it. Well, first time I was on stage. Time I was on stage, I played Baby Jesus and I was a baby. So that tells you right there, like I was made for the stage. Like I'm a baby playing baby Jesus. So
it can't get no realer than that, right?
It can't get no realer than that. But other than that, like I really don't know what it was. It had to be a gift that was passed down, and it's just never been anything else that I really wanted to do. You know,
I was thinking, because a lot of us are probably like that, where we were probably born with the gift, but is there something you got to do to bring that gift out? Like you got to focus on that gift, or because I mean, you got to go to school still. You got to, like, you, for example, you got to go to school, do your homework, but in your mind, you like, all I care about is doing this music and acting and modeling, right?
Yeah, so I guess that does make sense. Because when I was in high school, I went to a performing arts high school, and a lot of times, like, I would skip class just to be able to practice my craft. We had practice rooms. I'd be on the piano in the practice room, just writing music. And it was just a lot of stuff I did at performing arts when I was in high school, like being in plays and musicals, and I hosted a lot of shows. Like I went hard, and people was tired of people were so seeing my face, but I'm like, I'm performing at everything. I don't care. That's what I love to do. So I guess that's the moment that triggered it for me. For real. Just going to that high school, it opened a lot of things in myself that I didn't know I was capable of. Yeah, it was definitely a Kickstarter being at that school.
Sure. And you said you walking in the show. Are you walking with a agency, or wearing a certain clothes, a certain designer in the show?
I don't have all the information right now, but as far as I know, the date is October 8th, and I'll be walking, and I'll have more information soon. I just got that email today that
word? Okay.
Yeah, that I got chosen for it. So they sending me more information about it soon.
Can you walk in any heels?
I'm sorry?
Like, can you walk in like any size heels?
I could try. I feel like I have a lot of balance because of my height. So being tall, having long legs, it's helped me with my balance and being able to walk in shoes and stuff.
Wait, how tall are you?
5'10".
So you like you ain't play basketball?
I wanted to, but no.
Oh wait, why you didn't?
Every time
I wanted to jumper.
Okay.
Hey, Paul, I even think about that. I even think about that's the reason why she couldn't shoot.
I'm not bad, but
is that the reason why you didn't play though? Because you.
I have brothers, so we had a hoop in our backyard, and I would play with them sometimes. I'm not a bad baller, I got a little game, but every time it was time for the basketball season during high school, I would be a part of the musicals. So I could never do it, but I would try out, but I could never be on the team because I was a part of the musical.
You couldn't commit to the season because you're doing something that you wanted. Your passion is to act, to sing in the musicals.
Yeah, but if I could go back in time, I probably would do one season at least one season.
No. Nope.
Yeah, you never know. You could have been in the league, huh? Hey, now girls got that aspiration to play basketball. Like, you see girls like, I could have been in the league, you like, but that shit is true.
I was watching The Wanted Man last night.
Oh yeah, see?
I forgot about that movie.
I gotta rewatch it because I do like watching them old classics. Yeah, but now you ain't gotta be Juwanna Mann. You could really be I was just reading about the little swimmer dude. Or I think he a transgender now. So he was like ranked number 400 as a guy, and now he ranked in the top 10 as a female. So he was they was getting on his head because he was smoking them little girls out there. So then he was just like, he don't know why people is so focused on him and his swimming. But I'm like, I mean, her swimming. But I'm like, dude, you know what it is. Like we can't. People are not going to be able to ignore that part of it. Like they're going to accept you as a lady, but you killing the competition. Yeah. Somebody gonna have a problem with it.
You see that girl that was a UFC fighter, and then it was a dude, but he changed transsexual and started fighting the girls. He was beating them girls' ass.
He was?
Hell yeah.
I don't see the point in that. Like, I feel like
what you doing? No, listen. I understand you wanted to be transgender, but you should not be able to play sports.
Because it ain't equal.
It ain't fair.
Yeah.
It's scientific proof that shows this ain't right. Like
you said he was beating the girls up, Paul?
He whooping the girls' ass.
I feel like that should be illegal, like completely against the law.
Like we let you do this, but you can't jump in these leagues where it's
I think her name was like Phelan Fox.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go look up at it when we finish. But yeah, we got. I think you sent me 2 songs. These are new, right? Salty.
Salty came out last year on Saucy World. That's
and Company was on there too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Salty, who you talking to on Salty?
Nobody.
It's like some people get salty, huh? Just with stuff.
It's happened before.
They salty because of something you did?
They salty because
you took their man, or the man don't want him, he wants you or something?
Yeah, it happens.
Man, it's 8 billion people in the United States. I mean, in the world. Why do you care about that one? We say that about the Kardashians all the time. I say, why are people lining up to date them when they break up with somebody when it's all these other people that they could be going after? But Poe told me, because that's like a ticket. That's like a ticket. That's like if let's say you a rapper and you okay, but now you get with a Kardashian, your career about to take off. So I think that's why they go after. I'm like, ain't no way y'all want to keep dating the same women over and over, or dating the same men over and over.
I was asking.
What you said, Paul?
I was gonna ask. So what you think about? You were saying you pro-black. What you think about like how the Kardashians be trying to trying to be like black women a lot? They get the braids or they have their skin darker. They just be copy a lot of the black women's mannerisms.
Man, our culture runs the world. So
Facts.
It's just what it is. I mean, I don't advocate for that, but I can't blame them because we don't.
That's facts.
Are amazing.
Hey, we interviewed a dude in the Netherlands who was like, I mean, he ain't had all the mannerisms down, but who he said he grew up on? I can't remember. Huh?
50 Cent?
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, he lived in the Netherlands. He grew up off of Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent. So he was like, yeah, that shit was funny. Off the movie, that shit was funny. But it was like you said, like, dang, the culture is so powerful that people in these other countries, they basically feel like they raised off of black movies, black music, everything.
We run the world. It's not only in America, it's all over the world.
We just got to understand that we do.
Yeah.
Drill music is being done in the UK right now. Like, what that tell you? Drill music in Chicago. So
we had a question in our group earlier today. It was you had to get rid of one of these styles forever, meaning you could never ever listen to their music again. And the 4 options was West Coast gangster music, the South trap music, the New York boom bap and Chicago drill, and everybody picked they'll get rid of Chicago drill. What would you pick? It broke out. What you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah, now. It broke up again, huh? Let me get this company ready.
You're waking up.
Oh yeah, now we can hear you again. Oh, you can see her internet bars. I can't see it no more. Oh, I can't. She ain't even on, huh? Go and get it. All right, let me get this other song. Hold on. Man, I tried to post that Young Nigga by Dipsey the other day, but Instagram they let me post that joint.
Tell me how you feel when you join me. Do you like and respect my company? Take me to your circle, the crowd is new. Take me to your heights, hope I like the feel about you. Appreciate the itty bitty things that you do. Wanna see all of the things that you see. Tell me, do you like it? Respect my company. Respect my company. Do you love me? And respect my company. Wop wop it up, wop it out. Wop 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 it up, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop boy, move it, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop 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 it up, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop boy, move it, boy. I hope it's real when you're touching and loving on me. I ain't got time for wasted time, so nigga, please. Baby, be grown, stop acting like a child. Cause the feelings I have for you make a girl call me crazy, but I think about you. Crazy like the things that you do. Wanna see all of the things that you see. Tell me, do you like it? Respect my company. Do you respect my company, baby? Respect my company. I wanna know. Do you love me? And respect my company. Wop wop it up, wop it out. Wop 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 it up, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop boy, move it, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop 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 it up, boy. Wop 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 it up, wop it out. Wop boy, move it, boy.
You remind me of them. You remind me of them singers like Dre used to work with, like Macy Gray a little bit, like Truth Hurts. Latoya Williams, you kind of sound like them a little bit. If you know them, it might be
I know
before your
Macy
time.
Gray.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of sound like, yeah, you should hook up with, you sound like a West Coast artist more than Chicago. You from out here.
Yeah, that joint hard. I just like it. It's a vibe, and it's
older too in your music. Like you sound older. You got an old voice. Like sound older.
Like an old soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody says I got an old soul, and I just try to always listen to the greats because ain't nothing like old school music, you know. So just always listen to old school. Growing up, that's all my family played. It's like James Brown, Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Stevie, all of them. So
all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the music. So I like I said, the future does look bright. You know, we say keep grinding, stay in contact with us. We're gonna stay tapped in with your career, following you. We want to have you back on in the future if you got the time, you know.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope y'all continue to build and keep doing y'all podcast because y'all got great energy and y'all doing something great for the culture, you know. Two Black brothers. I love that title.
Hey, that's what we trying to do because we hate to see all the artists go to the, you know, ain't nothing wrong with the white podcast, but I'm like, shit, we got our own right here, you know.
Okay.
You know, I ain't hating on the, you know, pull up. So look, right. Thank you. You know, like I said, good luck in that fashion show. Maybe tap in with us before you go on or whatever. After. Let everybody know how they can find your music, how they can find you.
You can find me on any platform under Sauce the Artist, SAUCE the Artist. And my Instagram is 20K_sauce.
Y'all go follow her right now. Y'all go check out the music. Anything you want to leave your fans? Anything you want to leave the people that's tuned in?
Certainly, thank you for listening. I hope everybody continues to follow their dreams and do what they love to do.
Sure. Poe, you got anything for we will?
No, it was nice talking to you.
Likewise.
All right, you be good. Be safe out there.
All right.